What's up? Today we're doing another gym session. This is gym session number 12. Okay, we're really getting up into the numbers now. We're into the I don't know. We're up in the tens where we're at in this bitch. All right. So today what we're doing is we're doing a arm day. To me, it's one of the best days of the entire week. It's an arm day. So we're gonna start off here with a concentration curl, and then I'll get to yapping after I get a little bit of this concentration on this curl. You know what I'm saying? All right, so recently I started doing TikTok, and I noticed that at least, I mean, the algorithm does whatever you want, right? Like I can go down the whole, Jeffrey Epstein rabbit hole if I really want to. I can go down the whole political rabbit hole if I want to. A rabbit hole that I decided to dig myself into is the BP, the black pill kind of rabbit hole of these edits, and it's just showing dudes going from being ugly to going to being like attractive dudes. Pause. But what? And the thing is, like, it's kind of like because they say, oh, I had to do this because the world because the world treated me poorly when I was ugly. That's kind of like my basic grasp of what the black pill quote unquote is just like needing to just accepting the fact that being attractive means that you get treated better. And it's just the truth. Okay. There's nothing wrong with it. I mean, I get there's a whole, it's just like beauty care for men basically. All right. It's men doing makeup. All right. They're just doing it in their own way, doing, I don't know, the chiseled jawline thing or whatever the fuck they're doing. Right. That's all it is. Listen, okay, here's my personal opinion on the whole, like, black pill ideology. I think it's just very true, right? Going from having been someone who's been very, unattractive to someone who's now more conventionally attractive, right? It's just like you don't know how well people can treat you until you look better. It's kind of like I'm more nice to you, Like when you say something stupid, it's not stupid. It's kind of cute. It's a little more fun. It's a little more charismatic, right? It's like there's more leniency in just being a normal person. So the whole like wanting to be attractive in like the black pill sphere, whatever the fuck, I don't think it's necessarily a bad thing. That's it. That's my little rant on that. I forgot to transition, but we are currently at the tricep push downs. Actually, I gotta fucking flip the camera around. This is the light ass tricep push down. We gotta do the heavy one over there, actually. Why'd I have to announce that? Alright, so we're here at the tricep push down. We're gonna superset it with a cable curl because I feel like it. That's why. So with me making content, right? One thing, like I just have like a lot of ideas in my mind of like, okay, what kind of content am I going to make consistently? And a couple ideas that have popped up is like, okay, so on my TikTok specifically, I used to have a series where I would say doing 100 push-ups until I could do 100 push-ups consecutively. That's cool and all, but I want to change like the messaging of maybe doing something like that. It's like a thought I'm having, but I'm thinking that I want to do like doing 100 push-ups until I get 10,000 followers, or maybe like 100,000 followers, something along those lines, because then it's more an incentive to follow. And I don't know, then there's also not a constraint of like, I need to like improve my push-ups so fast or like to a certain degree to where I'm like doing, there's like it doesn't need to be, it's not fixated on the fact of needing to improve the push-ups themselves. It's just doing this series to improve the followers, which then kind of gives an audience interaction at the same time. So I'm thinking about doing that series again, but also I really veered away or did not want to do like educational content, but I do think that doing educational content on my TikTok / YouTube shorts or whatever, in short form series like that might be something that might be worth it. Because look, if I do educational content on like, you know, things like working out, then people who don't know me for my personality, but they know me for this educational, they might want to watch me more for the fact of my personality. Like, I'm not saying I got a great personality or anything like that. I'm just saying they like me for me, not just the shit that I teach them about. You know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to find a healthy mix there. And you might go, well, Cedric, what the fuck do you know about working out? It's like, nigga, I've been working out for 8 years. I know some shit. I know a thing or two, you know? Not a lot of things, just a couple things. And so I feel like I have some valid tips that I might be able to help out random people who don't work out a lot. Or maybe they do work out. Regardless, I still have some knowledge for a little bit of everybody, right? So, damn, I missed that. You saw that? So that's the idea of like what kind of content I'm thinking I want to start making here. But I think regardless, the biggest thing is just going to be consistency. Just being mad consistent at whatever content I decide to make. Whether it be just, you know, these little talking clips I do where I'm on the, like, you might just not be seeing this clip till right now. I might take this clip and then I'm talking to you and you're like, well, what the fuck is this guy saying? And you don't know, but you might find it interesting. You might like it. I don't know. I'm just doing this clip where I work out, kind of showing workouts, kind of talking between like that. That's a clip. Do a clip where I'm talking about educational type content. Do a clip where I make a stupid funny joke because that's funny, right? But all in the sphere of making content with a little healthy variety. But there's this couple, like, they call it, you know, pillars of content. You know, a couple things that are like, I will keep doing consistently, which will, whoa, what action did I do with my hands there? Anyways, just making content that has some kind of consistency to it. I don't know, I lost my track of thought. I lost my train of thought. So I'm going to hit my set now. Honestly, I'm going to keep doing the editing style where I just do one clip per, like showing the workout themselves, one workout clip per exercise per video. So the next exercise that we'll be doing is Honestly, I don't know. So I was thinking, and everything is like an opportunity to grow, right? Especially with this content. Like, the more I make content, the better I get at it. The next video I shoot and the one I post after that, and whether it gets 0 views or whether it gets a lot of views, it's all an opportunity for me to do better on the next one. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, what am I going to be concerned about if I fuck up? If I fuck up, that's only an opportunity to learn, really. Like, and maybe this is a lot of blowing smoke up my own ass, but like, okay, if this is my 12th video I've recorded, my 12th gym session I've recorded, right? Imagine how good I'll be speaking after the fact that I look and watch myself talk for another 188 videos and I get to my 100th video. Like, the more I do, the more volume I do, and the more that I critique myself through, you know, watching myself back on camera and seeing how I speak and like what I sound like, and more I speak on camera here, like the better at speaking I'll be, right? So then theoretically, I'll be making better content, or it'll be less burdensome to record videos to show you niggas what the fuck I'm thinking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's all I'm saying. So tomorrow, I'm actually going to be doing a fast. I'm going to be fasting for 24 hours. The whole 24 hours from here. Actually, I already eaten my last meal. I'm done. I'm not going to be eating all the way until Monday. I'm excited. I haven't done a fast in probably since last year sometime. But I do think that I'm going to start doing it a little bit more regularly. Oftentimes I eat a lot, and it's great to hit your protein goal, but also you're not going to lose muscle from one day of not hitting your protein goal, especially if you work out and you kind of like activate your muscles. So I think I'm thinking every 1 to 2 weeks, I'm going to try and hit a Sunday fast, or I just don't eat anything, drink water, take my vitamins. Well, maybe not taking vitamins because my stomach might get fucked up from that, but just once a week, basically, just do a fast, basically. Just let my body kind of digest and get literally all the shit out. So I'm going to do that tomorrow. Only see how it goes. It's not for the fact of like not just trying to like lose weight is why I'm doing this. I'm trying to do it I'm trying to do it to lose weight. Let me not fuck around with you. Yeah, if I fucking don't eat for one day on a weekly basis, that's a 3,500 calorie deficit, or sorry, 3,000 calorie deficit, because that's like maintenance that I just drop out throughout the week. And I'm trying to be sub 10% body fat by the end of March, early April at the latest. And so that's a pretty steep goal. Right now, that's looking about 3 pounds per week, or, 2 pounds per week if I do it up until sometime in April. So either way, it's a pretty steep goal. So honestly, fasting once on Sunday might make that easier to do. So do I recommend it? Am I a doctor? No, I'm just saying this is what I'm going to personally do. So that's what I'm going to do. Okay, so we're actually going to go into our next set. My next set is going to be a single arm cable kickback. I hate doing this exercise because I feel like it takes so long because I don't like it, because it's unilateral. But anyways, something I was thinking about was like, the thing is like, if you don't like my clips, if you don't like me, but then I just you see me and then you watch me for a little bit and then you didn't like it, but then I end up popping up on your feed again at another time, like the next day and then the next week and then another week after that, then eventually it's like, you just keep seeing me. And if you kind of keep seeing me, then eventually you're like, oh, well, there's something likable about him. Like sometimes when I meet a coworker for the first time, I'm like, I don't really fuck with you. And then I just keep working with them and I work with them and I'm like, all right, you're cool. You're all right. I see the likability in this person, And so it's the same exact thing. Like, to give you an example, Rakai, like the streamer Rakai, I didn't like him. I did not like him at first. I was like, it's intolerable and just not cool. But then I just kept seeing his clips over and over again. And I'm like, you know what? This nigga's kind of funny. So if I just keep with the consistency over and over again, the idea is eventually some of y'all niggas will like me. You know what I mean? And it's not that I need you to like me, but if this is social media, I need you to like me. You know what I mean? All right, anyways. You son of a bitch. You know, honestly, I complained about this workout before I started it. It's really not that bad. That did not take me that long, and there's no reason for me to complain. So, PSA, stop complaining. Shit doesn't help. If you got something to do. Also, you know what, to speak on that, talking bad about yourself does not help. I don't know what my fucking problem is, but I'll be in such a bad mood about whatever thing, and I'm like, I fucking hate myself. I'm so pissed off. I hate myself. I'm the worst person to ever fucking exist. And I'm just like, and I just spam the I hate myself button in my head. And I do that like the whole time while I'm doing whatever thing I need to do this thing. All right. Just because I don't like doing the thing does not mean that I need to spam the I hate myself button whilst doing the thing. It's honestly the most unproductive shit that I've ever done. It's like, I keep doing it over and over again. And I'm like, nigga, you got shit to do. Just because this is something you don't like to do does not mean that you can just keep spamming the I hate myself button so you can go fuck off and procrastinate and then hate yourself even more for having procrastinated. So I gotta stop doing that. I don't know what the fuck that's about. That's crazy. I don't know how I segue out of that now. Anyways, back to what I was doing here. Yeah, so I have another set here. I probably showed you this last set that I did, so I'm not going to show you the next one. We know how this works. This is how it works now. So I guess I'll catch you guys at whatever the next set is, wherever that's at. So go ahead and do some editing magic me and get me the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Give me the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? Okay, we're going to stop that. All right, so we're here at the chest incline because that's all I do. I only do chest incline. Have you ever seen a video of me and you said, oh, that guy looks like he has big tits? Then it's because I only do incline chest press. I don't really do flat bench. I do it, you know, occasionally when I need to flex and I need to hit 315. But besides that, I simply just do incline chest press. And that's really it, honestly. If you ever see me and you think, oh, he's got giant boobs, then think, you know, it's really just because I have good chest genetics. It's not because I'm really like that. You know, I'm not really the GOAT. I just simply was born with the GOAT inside me. Pause. You know, I simply was just built different. That's why my boobs are big. You know what I mean? It's not like an ass to be given these titties. These titties were just born on me. That's actually not fully true. I did grow them, but they just had good growing titty mechanics. How many times can I say titty? And will I be banned? I don't know, but I'm just gonna hit the set. This 90 pounds is the heaviest fucking 90 pounds to ever fucking exist. So that's the one set you get to see. That's it. I don't know. Cut to the next part where I yap about something else. I don't know, maybe I'll yap now. Actually, yeah, I will. You know what? So I was thinking the other series that I want to do, I want to make a music like review series or like maybe I got to think of like a quick snappy intro, right? So it's got to be like maybe like music that's been a highlight for me recently. Boom. And I'll throw on the song like cover on the screen and I'll be like, I think this song is good. It's goated because that shit's cracking. That shit's jiving and grooving, young mud. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know, but you get what I'm saying. Like, I make a series about music that I found or is in the highlight of my time recently. That's made my existence more bearable to go through. You know what I mean? The drudge of time to the slow initiate of death that we all will eventually arise to or succumb to with the ever with the ever slow crawl to our death that we all gonna end up at some point. This song that I listened to today made my day more bearable to live through. Not only bearable, it made my day a more immaculate. It made it perfect in the moments that the vibes that were vibing through my headphones, when they entered my ears and vibrated the small amount of water that's in my eardrum and made me hear it and process it, made my day just angelic, really. What the fuck did I just say? I don't know. But you know what? Actually, speaking of that, let me show you a song that I like, really. So this song I've been vibing with a lot recently. This song is Odell. It's called Fine by Myself. Why I like it? Because really I am fine by myself. And I really think it resonates with me when I, you know, in a sad time, I'm in a hard time, I'm like, man, fuck everybody else. Fine by myself. So this is Fine by Myself by Odell. Shit's a go to that song. Here, I'll go ahead and show you the little cover art real fast. So if you haven't heard that song, go bang that shit. Go let it play. You know what I mean? Groove out, turn it up a little bit loud, hit a little gym lift. You know what I'm saying? Just do your thing. You know what I mean? Shit, it's a good ass song. What can I say? It's got a little reggaeton. You know what I'm saying? It's got a little bit of this, a little bit of hip action in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? Oh shit, he's feeling himself. Oh, okay. All right, stop. All right. Anyways, my next set will be DB Flies. So I was casually brain rotting on TikTok, and I saw this TikTok of Alyssa Liu, the figure skater from the Olympics who recently won gold, and she just says it was like a hard ass edit of her being like, you know, the interviewer called her scrappy, and she said, "I love to struggle." And honestly, I feel the same. Like, I love to struggle. Like, that's why I go to the gym. I push myself as hard as I do. I go and I run like miles. I go and I do, well, even when I'm like playing video games and I'm fucking around, for some reason, there's something in my brain that just loves choosing the hard way. I like choosing the more niche way of doing something and making it hard just because that's what the fuck I want to do, you know? And I feel like if I am successful in doing it my way, in the way that I chose, like, in my own, like, the fucking hole, the grave that I dug myself in, and then finding my, like, success through that, there's a different type of, like, joy that I get from pushing myself through that harder path than most, maybe. So no, I get it. I love to struggle too. Man, I was watching a fucking skit or a TikTok or whatever the fuck, and it was XQC, and he was shitting on Don Toliver's new album. Listen, I haven't heard the whole thing, but I'm listening to E85. I'm fucking elevating to a new plane of existence. This shit is banging in my ears. What the fuck are we talking about? Don Toliver's E85, shit's kind of hot. I'm not gonna lie. It's just kind of fire. Shit's pretty good. All right. So, you know, don't listen to somebody else say that this shit don't taste good until you go and start tasting it yourself. That's a weird ass reference to use, but what am I? All right. Anyways, I'm going to wrap up the video here. So thanks for joining me in this gym session number 12. I still got a little bit of abs to hit, a little bit of cardio to hit, because, you know, I'm going to be sub 10% in the next in the next 4 to 6 weeks. I'm going to be 10% or lower of body fat. So look out for that. I'm gonna be looking shredded. I'm gonna start mogging everybody, and I'm gonna be in a BP edit. True shit, you know? Peace. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and have a great day. Talk to you later. Peace.